welcome back to Papa Doobies. I'm Coach. This is Cocktails with Coach. Tonight we have a very special episode because we're going to be making a beer cocktail that we really want you to ask for. It's not going to be on the menu, so you're going to have to ask for it. It's called the snake bite. We'll get into that later. First, we have to start off with a little story. Now, this little story is about two baby snakes hissing in a pit. Okay, so there's these two baby snakes, they're hissing in a pit, and the mama snake comes down. She says, "Hey, you're not supposed to be hissing in our pit. Go over to Mrs. Potts if you want to hiss in a pit." Well, they head over to Mrs. Potts, start hissing in her pit. Miss Potts comes down, says, "What are you snakes doing in my pit hissing? Go over to your own pit if you want to hiss somewhere." So they're confused. They head back over to the mama's house and they start hissing in their own pit. The mama snake comes back down. She says, "What are you doing? I told you I didn't want you hissing in our pit. Go over to Mrs. Potts if you want to hiss in somebody's pit." The little baby snake said, "Well, we went over to Mrs. Potts and we started hissing in her pit. Miss Potts told us to go on over to our own house and hiss in our own pit." She said, "That's fine. I knew the Potts when they didn't have a pit to hiss in." All right, so that's your story for the day. Now we're going to work on that beer cocktail. Don't forget, you got to ask for it. It's called the snake bite. So we're going to start out with two ingredients. We have a really nice sour that's made by Fat Bottom Brewery. Okay? Then we have a cider type beer. This is Cider Boys. This is the Strawberry Magic Cider. Now we have a peach. We have a variety of ciders. You can use any kind of cider beer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to layer this. I've got this old-fashioned spoon. I bent that. Don't tell Patrick because he would be pissed. All right. So we're going to pour this beer in this glass. Just like so. Boy, that was easy, wasn't it? Now we're going to layer it. Hopefully we've got enough to make it really look cool. Hopefully I can do it without pouring it all over the bar. So you use the spoon to keep from spilling it all in it because it will not layer correctly if you don't use it. If you just pour it in, gosh, that's difficult. But we'll still do it, okay? So this right here is the snake bite. Now you'll want to get that. That is a fantastic flavor. You want to do it? Come down here to Papa Doobies. We'll see you soon.